right, here we go. We're getting ready for the tip-off. I thought this game would be a little bit, delayed, maybe like 10 minutes, but they're at center court right now. So Aaliyah Boston and Tina Charles is about to tip it off as soon as the referee gets over there and gets ready to throw the ball up. And here we go. And the Sun has the ball, and the ball goes to Mabry. So here we go. Here is Mabry with the ball now. So Mabry now goes out. Here we go. Gives it to Hartley. Hartley. So, and there is the shot. No good. Charles misses. Aaliyah Boston with the rebound. And there we go. Aaliyah Boston. So Boston has the ball right now. Boston now goes to Caitlin Clark. Clark has it. Clark fires, and she misses. But ball is still going to be Indiana's ball. So there we go. There we go. 9-23. So Connecticut is 2-8 on the season, and the Indiana Fever is 5-5. So Leah Boston has the ball. Goes to Caitlin Clark. Clark turns the ball over. She's like, where's the foul? There is no foul. There's Mabry. Mabry has the ball now. So Mabry holds it up, fires, misses. Charles gets the offensive rebound. So we're going to reset again. And here we go. And Hartley shoots, misses, and here we go. Mitchell gets the rebound, and here comes Caitlin Clark. Clark has the ball. Here we go. Howard puts it up, and she's fouled by number 10, Nelson Adoda. So free throws. So Natasha Howard going to the line. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Daniel? What's going on? So here we go. Keys to the game. Cut with a purpose. Dribble with a purpose. Defensive scheme with a purpose. And we go 1-0. And here we go. Howard at the line. So let's see. One team foul on Connecticut. I always want to call them UConn, but they're not. And both free throws are good, and we're up 2-0. So here comes Mabry with the ball. So Mabry just hanging out, dribbling. Mabry now. And Nelson Adoda makes the basket 2-2. And here's Howard now to Mitchell. Aaliyah Boston. Now Lexi Hall. So we have a foul. Ball's going to go out of bounds. And Rashid Mazine, the head coach, last year was Stephanie White, but she's on wearing a fever. So this is the Commissioner's Cup. And here's Kelsey Mitchell. Now goes to Boston, and Aaliyah Boston blows it. And Charles gets the rebound and now gives it off to Mabry. Mabry, another almost. Here we go. Boston gives it to Howard. Howard puts it up and in, and it's 4-2. So here we go. Indiana up by 2. 7:50 to go. But there's an easy basket. So there you go J.C. Selden. And another foul call. So 2 team fouls. Or 3 team fouls on Connecticut. So Clark hasn't been able to get going yet. But already 3 team fouls. Number 7, Peters checks in. And Nelson Adoda checks out. And here we go. Lexi Hall misses, but offensive rebound by Howard. Here we go. Aaliyah Boston. Boston goes up. Boston scores. And it's 6-4. So 7:23 left. And here they come. UConn. All right. Goes to Peters. And here we go. Mabry misses. Here's Lexi Hall. Oh, now goes to Mitchell. Oh, fires, and it's good. 3-pointer, 9-4 with 6:55 left. Now here's Mabry. Mabry to Charles. And Charles is fouled, the first team foul on Indiana. So there we go. There we go. So, and of course, you see the money line, minus 2,000, minus 2,000, 17 and a half. And Charles makes the first free throw. So 9-5. And now coming in is Rivers. And Hartley is going to check out. And Tina Charles makes the next free throw, 9-6. And here's Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has the ball. Mitchell almost loses it. Gives it to Leah Boston. Caitlin Clark, 3-pointer. Caitlin Clark, 12-6. Here comes Mabry. So 3 points for Caitlin Clark. And here you go. Shot is missed. Here comes Caitlin Clark, guarded by Chelsea Sheldon from Ohio State. Here's Clark. Yeah. They both played in the Big Ten. And a layup blown. And Boston even knows it. She's like, damn it. How could I miss that? That was an easy layup. 9 out of 10, Aaliyah Boston makes that shot. All right, so Charles. Here we go, Sheldon. And Charles makes the basket, 12-8. Here comes Caitlin Clark. But Clark is fouled. That's the 14th foul. So Sheldon and Clark, yep, they know each other. Iowa-Ohio State battle. There's the Big Ten battle. And there you go, Kelsey Mitchell, 14-8. 5:28 left in the first quarter. Here's Mabry. Mabry now goes to Charles. Charles scoring all those points, 14-10. Now we have 5:07. Clark now goes to Howard, but she's fouled, and that should be, well, they're in the bonus, but that shot on the foul. And Indiana will shoot free throws from this point on in the first quarter. Yeah. So there you go. And Caitlin Clark is going to check out. She's going to take a quick breather. Or is she out? Doesn't look like she's going out. Oh, she is going out. So free throw. Yeah. So Clark and Aaliyah Boston taking a breather right now. 5:02 left. And here we go. Here's Howard. Howard nails 1 and 2, so 16-10. And here we go. Lindsay Allen goes to Charles. She's like running the whole offense. Mabry nails the basket. 16-12. And now here's Sydney Carlson. Offensive foul. So second team foul. 4:43 left. All right, so we're going to go to a timeout. So let's get some stats up. Caitlin Clark. Let's see where she's at. So, yep, 456. And she has. Oh, this game. She doesn't even need to. We don't need to really go crazy with Caitlin Clark. Yep, so she played 4 minutes and 56 seconds. 2 points for Caitlin Clark. And she has 1 assist. So 1 assist, 1 turnover. She's 1 for 2 from the field. She's 1 for 1 from 3-point land. And no free throws, so she's a +6. So there's her unofficial stats. 456, 2 points, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 for 2 from the field. And she's shooting 1 for 1 from 3-point land and a +6 right now. Yep, that's it for Caitlin Clark. But more stats will be coming. This stat's going to change when she gets back in the game. So there we go. Caitlin Clark. And of course, a packed house at the field house at Game Bridge. And of course, tomorrow night, Indiana Pacers. We're going to play Game 6. Hopefully they can push this to a Game 7 at Oklahoma. So right now, she's averaging Clark 21.6 points a game, 6.4 rebounds, 9.2 assists a game. So she's still going to get a breather, especially in this game. So there we go, Caitlin Clark. All right, back to the action. So here's the Connecticut Sun. Lindsay Allen has the ball. And now Peters. Charles in the post. Charles shoots, misses, and Sophie Cunningham gets the rebound. So there you go. Sophie gives it to Colson. Back out to Sophie, and she misses a 3. And here comes Mayberry. Now goes to Rivers, but there's a foul. It's a 3rd team foul. Yeah. Yeah. Peters has it. Mayberry fires, misses, and Cunningham gets the rebound. Here comes Sophie. Sophie Cunningham. Now the ball luckily goes to Lexi Hall, and Hall misses. And here comes the Sun again. Lindsay Allen has the ball. Allen gives it to Charles. Charles scores it again, and it's a 2-point game, 16-14. And there you go. Mitchell finally on the board, 18-14. And here we go. Here comes Lindsay Allen. Peters. Now, here's a ball to Rivers. And Peters gets on the board, and it's 18-16. There you go. What's up, Barton? Hell yeah, what a game. I mean, if we're favored by 17.5. So here we go, Mitchell. And Howard blows it. And here comes Lindsay Allen. Here's Lindsay Allen with 2:44 left. Up Charles again. Charles is fouled. I think that's their 14th foul. So Charles is what's keeping them in the game right now. Yeah, I mean, look at the money lines, 1,000 minus 1,000. They should single-handedly blow out Connecticut, but yep, never know. And here comes the son, Charles again, and she makes the free throw. 18-17. And this is brought to you by Care Source. And Mitchell checks out, but Aaliyah Boston is back in the game. And the next free throw, Charles. Tina Charles putting it down. So here she has 10 points already. And here comes Sydney Colson. Colson's got it. She's running around. Colson still looking. Oh, and Clark is back. Sorry. Caitlin Clark misses. But hey, Leah Howard puts it in, and it's 20-18. 2:14 to go in the first quarter here. Now here's Mabry again. Mabry. Here we go. Mabry goes. Now. And Sheldon is fouled. So that's Howard's second personal foul. Of course, in the WNBA, in the W, you get 6 fouls. And here's Charles again. Now Mabry fires. Misses. And Howard gets the rebound. So we have 1:50 to go. Now, Boston goes to Caitlin Clark, who's double teamed. And there we go. Howard underneath. Nice pass by Aaliyah Boston. And it's a 22-18 lead. 1:33 left. Here's Mabry. Now Charles. Charles. And Rivers misses a 3. And here we go. Howard gets the rebound. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Clark goes to Boston. Nice pass. 24-18. 2 assists for Caitlin Clark. And, yep, we're going to have a timeout. Look at that. Look at this play. So Boston sets the pick. And then goes to Howard. And Howard's all by herself. So 1:11 left. Let's update some stats here. Yeah. I love it. There you go. Caitlin Clark, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. She'll probably average around 31 points. 31 minutes. I know she has 2 assists. 2 assists. No, not 12. 2 assists for Caitlin Clark. Still the 1 turnover. 3 points. Of course, she's now 1 for 3. Unfortunately, 1 for 3. And she's a plus 12. Yeah. And of course, this is the Commissioner's Cup. So Indiana looking to tie. Will they play in the Commissioner's Cup since they beat New York? So 24-18. So they're back out there again. And here's Sheldon. So Sheldon was part of the Wings last year. Now she's from Connecticut. Now Tina Charles. Blows it. Dante gets the rebound, gives it to Colson. Here we go. Colson gives it to Mitchell. Now Dantes has it, but intercepted. But there's a foul on Colson. But she will go to the free throw line. So 43 seconds left. So I'm excited. So there you go, Indiana. But of course, Mabry's at the line. Of course, she played for the Chicago Sky. To the trade. 24-19, and now it's 24-20. Now here comes Caitlin Clark with the ball. Here's Clark. Clark now gives it to Leah Boston, and we're going to have a jump ball. So not going to go based on possession. They're going to jump it up. So here you go. It's Peters versus Boston. All right. And we're just waiting. Okay, everything is good. Now let's go. Here we go. Jump it. And yep, Aaliyah Boston wins the toss, gives it to Dantes. Now here's Colson. Colson goes. Colson passes it off. And here is Kelsey mid. No, and there is what? Oh, so Aaliyah Boston stepped on the line. So 16.8 seconds. All right, so here comes Mabry. Mabry has the ball. Mabry now gives to Sheldon. So J.C. Sheldon. Charles has it. And Brown, and a shot. No, and that is quarter time. 24-23. So Fever up by 1. And look at those odds right now. So 47. So we did go over. So the total was 42.5. Now it's time for me to update some more Caitlin Clark stats. Somewhat. So she played 7 minutes and 41 seconds. There you go. 41 minutes. Just probably have to change. So it's a +7. And that's all I have to update with Clark now. So +7. All right. So could they make the over on the first halves? So already made the over on the quarter. Oh, I'm gonna get to oh, they're eating what? Some chicken or shrimp? Oh, they're having a shrimp eating contest. Oh, that looks. Let's go. Yeah, they're eating shrimp. And we have a winner. So 3 guys, the man in the middle won. And he won the shrimp. Yeah, gotta come hungry. Gotta come hungry. So there you go. So there you go. Movies. Which Parent Trap? The old Disney or the one recent? Yeah, I like the Equal Howards. Waiting to excel. Shoot, shoot. Avatar. Oh, God. Halloween. It. Mulan. Really? Really? Yeah. Oh, it's right now 8:28, Barton. 8:28 in the morning. So good week for if you're an Indiana person or Indiana Pacer fan and a Fever. Yeah, I love doing these games. Now, here we go. Here's Clark with the ball. Let's get some more points there, Clark. Yeah, and no problem, Barton. Here is Clark. Let's go, Clark. Clark passes it to Boston now. And there we go. Mabry comes up with it. So 24-23. There you go. Charles underneath. She blows a layup. And almost a nice bump by Sheldon, but play on. Here is Caitlin Clark. Clark has the ball. Clark goes, gives it to Dantes. Dantes falls on the ground. What are we going to have? Another jump ball. Yep. Oh, some arguing. Yeah, same thing. I didn't do any broadcast. Yeah, I rarely even do. Like, I have the next WNBA game after this, but I'm not going to broadcast it. I'll just like interact. All right, here we go. Dantes. I got so much to do after this game. Clark's like, come on, what are you doing? And of course, they're keeping Sheldon on her. She does know Clark real well. Clark knows Sheldon real well. And the ball is loose, but Charles ends up with it. Here comes Mabry. Mabry passes up Peters, and Peters is caught with taking too many steps traveling. So 9:04 left. Here we go. Leo Bossing gives it to Clark. So Caitlin Clark has it. Clark goes out. Clark still dribbling. Now gives it to Boston. Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell's like, wait. Mitchell going in. Mitchell looking. Mitchell throws it up. What a prayer shot, and she makes it, and it's 26-23. 8.5 minutes ago. Here comes Mabry. And there is a foul on Dantes. So I think, yep, Nelson Adota. So Adota will shoot a couple shots. So here's Adota. First free throw is good. 26-24. And Dantes is going to check out of the game, and Howard is back in. And here goes Adota again, and she nails both free throws. So it's a 1-point game. 8:28 to go. And here is Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has the ball. And here's Caitlin Clark. And a turnover. And now, here you go. Ooh, deflected by Boston. So Dodo was almost going to make that catch, but no. All right. Here's Sheldon. Sheldon gives it to Mabry. Mabry drives. Now Peters fires a three, misses, and the rebound to Leah Boston. And now here's Caitlin Clark. 7:50 to go in the first half. And now here we go, Boston. Boston nails it. Yep, Beaver. Yeah, they got 3 games. Yeah, they're kind of just lollygagging here. So they need to just get going. And now Mabry misses a 3. And here comes Howard. Howard has the ball. Howard, no, turnover. And this, they're getting a little sloppy here. Here's Mabry. And Peters misses. Who's going to get through it? Charles gets the rebound and scores it. Damn, Charles is the offense today. 28-27. Let's go. Here's Mitchell. I see the crowd's getting a little restless, but Mitchell puts it up and in. Or did they count it? Yeah. Okay, that was a goal. I thought it was Charles. Like, ooh, actually. All right, here's Clark. So the basket did not count. But yep, they got a 3-game road trip. That's right, Barton. Here's Clark. Clark fires! Bingo! 6 points. Yeah. There we go. Clark had to bail the team out 31-27. And the ball going the other way. Offensive foul. So Fever up by 4. So I need Clark to just go off. All right, so Boston gives it to Clark. Yeah, I mean, since Clark came back, you see the energy level. It changes. Here's Boston. Mitchell misses a 3. And here we go. Hartley. And Rivers picked it up, Charles. But there's a foul on Howard. Is that her 3rd? And Howard looks like it's coming out of the game. 3 personal fouls on Howard. 6:12 to go. And Sophie Cunningham is back in. And there you go. Hartley makes the jumper. 2-point lead. Under 6 minutes to go. Here is Clark. Caitlin Clark. Now gives it off to Boston. To Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham puts it up, misses. Cunningham is blocked, so it's still Indiana's ball. Yep. There we go. Clark going. 2-point lead. But we're going to take a timeout. Yep, CC. So look again, we look at those odds. I mean, it's 17.5 points. All right, so let's see where Clark is now. So 11:56. So the amount of time she's played, 11. Dude, get out of here. Okay, and now let's add some more points. So she should have 8 or 6. She has 6 points. What did I put? 2. Okay. Let's see. And she has more assists. She has 3 assists. So she is passing that rock. But unfortunately, she has 2 turnovers. Of course, she's shooting 2 for 4. So 2 for 4 from the field. So she's shooting 50%. But she's shooting a whopping 100% from 3-point land. So she's 2 for 2, and she is a positive 8. So positive 8. There you go, Caitlin Clark. Yeah. Oh, they should be up. They should be killing this team. Yeah, they're going to be flat. I think this is what's going to happen. Connecticut. I don't know why I keep calling me UConn. Connecticut is just kind of playing in there. Charles is actually balling it up in the post. I mean, Charles is responsible for at least 10 or 12 of the points. But this is what happens. Sometimes they play down to their competition. Where, New York, and they played up. So they're going to just tinker, and then hopefully they'll just roll out right out. Yeah, look at that. 7 threes, 33 feet, 27 feet, 30 feet, 26 feet, 30 feet, 26 feet, 25 feet. Her 7 threes. So she was averaging 28.1 feet. All right, here's Clark again. Clark gives it to Dantes for assist number 4. 33-29. And here you go. About 5.5 minutes. Hartley's got it. Hartley shoots. Misses. But Tina Charles again. What is she? She has 12 or 14 points. Check. Now here's Kelsey Mitchell. And there's a foul away from the basket. 5:15 to go. 33-31. So let's go. Whatever. Clark effect, Clarkonomics. It's Clark. That's this feature. Clark has the ball, but she now comes back, fires a 3. Bingo! 3-pointer, Caitlin Clark. 3 for 3. 36-31. She's right now 100%. Hartley. Now goes to Charles. Charles is fouled. Yeah, there you go, Barton. Yes. Love this. Love it. Caitlin Clark. Nine points. And Clark is, there's a technical foul, so she's going to shoot a free throw and nail it. So she has 10 points total. So 37-31. And now Charles will shoot 2 free throws. And, of course, free throw is good. Charles is keeping the sun in this game. And now Chelsea Sheldon comes back. So JC's back. And she makes both free throws. So 37-33. Now here's Clark again. Caitlin Clark. Dantes shoots a 3. Misses. But Mabry gets the rebound. Clark steals the ball. Let's go. Here's Clark. Gives it to Mitchell. Assist. number 5. 39-33. And here's Mabry. Mabry intercepted by Clark. I don't know. She's playing safety, huh? That's twice now. Now, here is Hall to Cunningham. Dantes. Clark has it. Clark goes to Dantes. Dantes goes to Cunningham, but there's a foul. Yeah. That was a beautiful 347. And here's Clark with the ball. Passes to Dantes. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark. Now to Sophie Cunningham. Goes to Dantes. Dantes has a shot. Dantes misses. And here we go. And Kelsey Mitchell with the follow through. And it's a 8-point lead, 41-33. And we're going to call a timeout. So are we talking about that close to that 10-point lead? All right, Caitlin Clark, 14 for 14 minutes. Uh-oh. 14-14. And Clark has at least 10 points. She should have, let me see, 5 assists. Yes, she has 5 assists. I got to add something new in the column. 5 assists. And she has 2 steals. We just watched them. And field goal, shooting 60% from the field. And of course, from 3-point land, she is a perfect whopping 3 for 3. And let's see, she is a plus 14. Beautiful. Yeah, 14. There we go. Look at that. Caitlin Clark. Yep, Sophie. And it's nice seeing Sophie Cunningham. Both Clark and Cunningham. Yeah, and then there's a red. Oh, somebody has a Sophie Cunningham jersey. So good, so good. Singing Sweet Caroline. Yeah, so after this, they will be on the road. So I think they're going to be early Saturday, late Saturday or Sunday morning. We'll see them at the Vegas Aces. I got to get up early in the morning for that one. All right, so the teams are coming back. 327. Yeah. Wow, there's like 8 coaches played. All right. Now here's Sheldon to Peters. And Hartley, and there's a foul. I don't realize that many coaches there. And that ball is knocked out of bounds. So So here we go. Mabry to Hartley. So Hartley. Now Sheldon. Charles again in the post. And Charles nails the basket. 41-35. And here comes Clark. 16 points for Charles. 2:49 left. Dantes, Caitlin Clark puts it up and in. 12 points. 43-35. Charles misses. Clark gets her first rebound. And here's Caitlin Clark. Clark now goes to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. She blows it. And Mabry gets the rebound. 43-35. Mabry goes up Peters. Peters in and out. Sophie Cunningham picks it up. Here's Cunningham. Now gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell comes in, plays in, and it's a 10-point lead. 45-35 with 1:52 left. Here comes Hartley with the ball. And an offensive foul. 1:46 to go. And Dantes will check out. And here is Caitlin Clark. Clark still has it. Fires a three in and out. But there's a foul. Yeah, just went rimmed right out. So she's 3 for 4. So here's Sophie Cunningham to shoot 2 free throws. Oh, no, Lexi Hall, sorry. Hall makes the first free throw. I just got to see who's a little bit taller. Then I'm like, oh, it's Cunningham. Oh, no, that's Hall. There's like maybe a couple inches in height. And Hartley will check out. And both free throws are good by Lexi Hall. 47-35, 10-2 FIBA run in the last 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Charles again. Charles shoots, misses. And here you go. Here's Cunningham with the rebound. And Mitchell misses a 3. Charles gets a ball, gives it to Sheldon. And there you go. Nice one by Hartley. 47-37. We have under a minute to go. So here, 50 seconds. And an offensive foul. That's on Clark. So 50.8. Oh, she hip checked Marbury. Okay, Peters has it. Now Sheldon misses a 3. And now we'll put, Peters at the line. 33.9 seconds. And the first free throw by Haley Peters is good. 47-38. And the other free throw is good. 47-39. There you go, Cunningham. Gives it to Clark, and Cunningham is called for the offensive foul. 19.3 seconds. All right. So here's Wnba. Yep. Brown shoots, misses. And a jump ball. So this will take us to halftime with the jump ball. And there you go. And that's the halftime, 47-39. But before I go, I'm going to get the Caitlin Clark half first stats in before I take my break. 17-41. So 41. And Clark with 12 points. I think she has 1 rebound. Am I correct on that? 1 rebound. Yep, 1 rebound. So 1 rebound, 5 assists, 3 steals. Let's see. She has 3 turnovers. And she has 1 foul. She's 4 for 7 from the field. And now she is 3 for 4 from 3-point land. And she's now up. Oh, she's still a plus 14. So far, so good. So Caitlin Clark. So, yep, Clark, 17 minutes, 41 seconds, 12 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, or 3 turnovers, sorry. Now I need to add an S. 1 foul, 4 for 7 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3-point line, and a plus 14. So there's her stats. And now we're going to the halftime. All right, so I'll be back as soon as I but definitely I'll be back before the third quarter. All right, take care, and I'll see you soon. All right, here we go. Let's all right, 9:43 left here. So now here we go to Fever. Going the other way. All right, so Clark passes it off. Here we go to Mitchell. To Leah Boston. So Leah Boston. Now goes Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall and Leah Boston. But shot clock violation. All right, so here we go. Here comes Hartley. Now Mabry has it. Back out. Here's Hartley. And Mabry finds the basket. 47-41. And here's Howard. So Howard holds it up. Is it to Lexi Hall? Now back out to Mitchell for the three. No. And here goes Mabry. Mabry fires, three, misses. And here comes Aaliyah Boston. Finds Lexi Hall, and she nails a three. 50-41. And now here's Mabry, goes to Hartley. Hartley is blocked. But Nelson Adota finds the ball and puts it in, and it's 50-43. So here's Caitlin Clark. Clark goes to Leah Boston. Now Mitchell fires from three and nails it. And it's a 10-point lead, 53-43. Now here's Nelson Adota. And Charles. Charles fires, misses. Boston gets the rebound. 7:33. Here's Clark. Clark finds Howard. And it's 55-43. And we're going to take a timeout. So let's update some stats here. So Clark now played 20 minutes and 15 seconds. So 20, 15, so 12 points. Still 12 points, one foul. So she now has 6 assists. So 6 assists. So 4 more from her double-double. And she's shooting 4 from 8 from the field. Still shooting a whopping 50%. And let's see. Oh, a plus 18. So she is at a plus 18. There we go. So 20 minutes and 15 seconds, 12 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers. Oh, 1 foul, 4 from 8 from the field, 3 for 4 for 3-point land, and plus 18. Oh, maybe I might have forgot free throws. Yep, and 1 for 1 from the free throw. I got to correct something there. Okay, so turnovers. And she's shooting a whopping 1 for 1 from the charity stripe. So whopping. There we go. Now it's more updated. Unofficial stats for Caitlin Clark. So, yep, up by 12. So they got to see if they can cover that 17.5-point spread. Minus 2,000 on the money line. So that's the odds before the game started. So there we go, 20, 15. So I don't know if she'll duplicate the last game, but she doesn't even need to. Yeah, because they're single-handedly just now starting to run away. What's up, Seth? Suns? What, did they make a trade? All right, here you go. Here's Hartley. Hartley fires, misses. But Sheldon gets the rebound. Now gives it to Hartley. 4 seconds. Charles fires a three, misses. And Adota throws it off of Lexi Hall, so it's still going to be the Connecticut Suns ball. 1 for 13. You're going for the Sun. Why? The Phoenix Suns, right? I even forget they're the Suns. Or the Phoenix, or the Connecticut Sun. And the ball still out of bounds. Why you got to screw things up, Seth? I'm just having fun here. Here's Caitlin Clark. Mitchell fires a three. Misses. Ball is loose. Nope. Foul. Going the other way. So 6:25 to go. Hopefully this is a game they can just cruise. And now here's Adota. Adota to Sheldon. To Hartley for the three, misses. How many rebounds does Boston have? Now here's Clark. It's a foul there on Sheldon. No call. Here's Boston. Boston blows it. Mitchell fires, misses. And Adota gets the rebound. Here's Mabry. Charles misses. And here comes Lexi Hall. Oh, now here's Caitlin Clark. Clark now to Boston. And now Mitchell fires a three, misses. Howard misses, loses the ball. And here comes Mabry. Mabry has the ball. Mabry. Charles. Let me get the screen share back up. I don't know what the hell happened. And the free throw is good. Yeah. Yeah, they're just cruising right now. 44. So 55-44, and Charles has 17 points. So under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Now here's Clark. Clark looking. Oh, physical. What the hell? Oh. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That was on Sheldon. Sheldon got the foul in the face. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So Charles was just like, okay. Yeah, they're doubling up on Clark. That's a clear foul. What? Yeah, there's going to be some technicals that's going to be given out here. Okay, so Sheldon fouled Clark in the face. And then Charles bumps her. There should be some technicals. Yeah. So they're still checking. Okay, again, we're looking. Okay, there was a foul. And then Mabry shoved her. Okay, so it wasn't Tina Charles. So it was Mabry with the shove. So Mabry should get the technical. Because Charles didn't push her. Charles went over there. And they're laughing about it. So, but still, they're going to assess the penalties. So it is an all-female referee crew. Yeah. Well, we know Sheldon has the foul. Yeah. That's the time to walk away. All right, what does ever figure out? Clark got fouled. Mabry pushed Clark. Mabry should get the tee. Okay, Clark got fouled. Foul on Sheldon. Just give Mabry a technical. Oh, this kind of woke everyone up on this game. Come on, we got to get this game done. Why is it taking this long? Okay, just assess the penalties. Okay, what's there to discuss? Caitlin got fouled. Mabry pushed her. Dude, this shouldn't take this long. Assess the foul on Sheldon. Or if you're going to upgrade the foul. Oh, my morning coffee. Foul on Sheldon. Okay, or maybe charge Sheldon with a technical. And Mabry pushes Clark. Assess the penalties. She's fine. Why is there a technical foul on Clark? That took a little bit longer than expected. Really? Keeper or yeah, coffee there and dinner drink here. Yeah, 8:30 p.m. now. That is early morning. It's not too bad. Okay. Wow. This shouldn't take this long. And Clark makes the first free throw. So she had 2 shots. Wow. And Clark makes some. Yeah, this is all going to be news, Barton. So it's 58-45 now. And here's Colson stolen by Mabry. There's Mabry with the ball. Wow, finally we resume action. Now here's Sheldon. And Charles has it. Charles misses. And now Howard gets the rebound. And now we have 4:20 left here in the third quarter. Should have been done with the third quarter. Here's Lexi Hall. Hall goes up and misses. But hey, Howard with the follow through. 60-45. Under 4 minutes to play. Let's move the clock, please. And an offensive foul. So 3:55 to go. Yep, and the foul was called on Nelson Adota. All right, Sophie Cunningham back in. Lexi Hall checks out. So 15-point lead, and now here comes Sydney Colson. Ball to Caitlin Clark. Clark goes to Leah Boston, misses, and Mabry comes up with the rebound. Here comes Mabry. Rena Mabry has the ball. Now gives it to Charles. Now JC Sheldon. Sheldon. And a turnover. Colson picks it up and gives it to Clark. Oh, yeah, this game is a little slow. And that layup is blown, but there's a foul. And that one taking forever to assess the penalties kind of drove it a while. And now Caitlin Clark. And he's giving advice to the Connecticut coaches. 60-45, because they know. And now Sydney Colson. And an offensive foul. 3:09. Of course, I'll say lower the basket. They wouldn't miss so many layups, but oh no, we've been playing on the 10-foot rim. Now, here you go. Here is Allen, misses. And Rivers finally puts it in for a three. 60-48. 2:40 to go. Let's go, Colson. Colson to Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. Come on, Sophie, do something. And there's a foul. 2:29 to go. Yeah, Hull was like wide awake for the New York game. Let's get something going here. Here's Howard. Now to Colson. Sydney Colson. Now here's Dantes. Dantes puts it up and in, and it's 62-48. We got 2:12 left now in the third quarter. Here's Allen with the ball. Or Lindsay Allen. I'm about to call her Rebecca Allen, but nope. And Mabry fires a three, misses. Colson now, and a foul. So 14 foul. 6 points for Mabry. Yep. And number 18, Jalen Brown checks back in. So here's Mitchell. Mitchell lays it up. No good. And here you go. Brown now goes to Charles. And now here you go. Allen has the ball. Lindsay Allen. And Charles, and the basket's good. By Brown. And it's 62-50. Now, here we go. Here's Mitchell, Dantes, and there's a reach-in foul on Rivers. 1:13 left. So free throws. Yeah. So there's Howard. Free throw is good. 63-50. Mm-hmm. And here you go. Free throw good. 64, 14-point lead. So here's Charles. Now, Charles puts it up and in. She is what, 18? 64-52. Colson gives it to Mitchell. And another foul on Peters, and we're going to shoot. Oh, is that the fourth or the 15th foul? Now, we're going to shoot free throws. They're no bonus. 44.4 seconds. And the first free throw is good by Dantas. And both free throws good. 66-52. Now Peters. And Howard to rebound. Now gives to Sophie Cunningham. Now Mitchell. So difference between 5 seconds and the game clock. Yep, run that clock down. Let's move this game. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell shoots and scores. 68-52. So Peters. And that is. What? Another foul? God. All right, so we might not be done with the 3/4 time yet. Oh, God. Okay. Come on, let's not take 70 years to do this. Okay. Now we're in the 4/4. Jesus. All right, let's update some stats. All right, Caitlin Clark, 24 minutes and 28 seconds. And of course, she has 15 points. $15 for Clark. And she has still 1 rebound, 6 assists. Okay, 2 steals, 3 turnovers. Which might be 4 for 9. Yep, 3 for 4. 4 for 4. So free throws, 4 for 4. Okay, and she's plus 21. So there we go. Caitlin Clark almost played 25 minutes, 15 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers. Oh, 2 fouls, not 1. 4 for 9 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3-point, and 4 for 4 with free throws. Let me correct that. She has 2 personal fouls. Since we have the time with this long-ass timeouts. So we have 1 more quarter. So Caitlin Clark and company. 1 more. So time to get up. And I think the next game is, oh yeah, actually next game's Friday, but I can't do Friday's game. I got to work. You've got what, Seth? You got a Yankees neon light up and it turns into Dodger blue. Really, Seth? So is it still a Yankees neon or is it their Dodger blue? All right, here comes the sun right now. Allen. Yep, so 16-point. Now it's a 14-point lead. So Brown scores the basket. 68-54. So Mitchell. Kelsey now gives it up to Boston. An offensive foul. Dodger blue. So 68-54. And here you go. And that basket's good. I was like, Rivers. So 12-point lead. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Dantes. Mitchell. Dantes fires and nails a 3. 71-56. 8-48. There's a foul. Yep, Cunningham picks up the foul. Yeah. All right. So going. Yeah. So 8:38 to go. Now Peters. And too many steps. So 71-56. Can they cover the 17.5-point spread? Yeah. Problem is, can Liberty go for the Commissioner's Cup? And now here's Rivers. Rivers shoots and scores. So 13-point lead, 71-58. 8:05 left. And here you go. Cunningham is fouled by Rivers. All right, here you go. Mitchell has the ball. Kelsey Mitchell puts it up. No good. And here comes the Sun. And Brown nails a three. And White's like, nope. We need to call a timeout. So we actually have no. Oh, Clark. It was Clark in? No, she wasn't. So I got nothing to update on Clark. Unless I missed something. Yeah. I had it for 3 turnovers. Okay. So I got nothing to update, but look at those odds. 2,000. 17.5-point spread. Yeah. So 10-point lead. So first quarter was over. Second was under. Third was over. So we'll see if it's under, over, or under. And 7 rebounds for Leah Boston. So there we go. Yeah, Dodgers Padres. They're gonna have first pitches at 11. Of course, I'll have the Sparks and Seattle Storm, but I won't be broadcasting one. I'll just be in the chat. But the Fever game I just have to do because Caitlin Clark. Yeah, these timeouts are starting to be long as NBA. I love the FIBA rules. In and out. 2 minutes. I think these timeouts are like 10 minutes long. 3 minutes long. Yeah. I usually love the 2 halves for college basketball. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell. She balling it up. Yeah, at least she's scoring. Tonight she had 17 points. Now here's Caitlin Clark. Up by 10. Now gives it to Dantas. We got 7:29 left. Now Sophie Cunningham puts it up and in. 73-61. So here's Allen with the ball. Almost stolen by Cunningham. Oh. Yep. Oh, it's okay. Diablo's it. Here's Clark, and Clark is fouled. So fouls on Rivers. 6:55 left. And that's 4 personal on Rivers. Yeah. Yeah, we gave up 3, but I was like, at the end, and Clark fires a 3, misses, and maybe gets the rebound. And people are booing Mabry because of that shove. And there you go. And it gets on. Misses. Now Cunningham gives it off to Clark. And now here's Lexi Hall. Boston fires a 3. Bingo. 76-61. Can we cover the spread? And there's a foul. Lexi Hall picks up the foul. So Boston with 9 points. We're going to the line. Yep. And Diabli. First free throw is good. And now J.C. Sheldon comes back in. And Rivers checks out. So 5:59 left. The free throw is good. 76-63. And there's a foul on Diabli. There we go, Clark. And a backcourt. So there we go. 3 team fouls on Connecticut, 2 Indiana. Here's Mabry, gives it off to Charles. Charles. And Brown misses. Sheldon gets the offensive rebound. Mabry throws it away. Howard, and now gives it to Caitlin Clark. Here's Clark, fires, makes it. 78-63. And Connecticut calls another timeout. So Caitlin Clark stat time. Let's see. How much time has she played? 27 minutes. So she played straight up 27 minutes. She has 17 points. Still probably has 1 rebound. Yep. 6 assists. Okay, 4 turnovers. So 4. Okay, 2 fouls. 2 steals. And let's see. She's 5 for 11. Three for 5. Free throws. She's a plus 26. Yep, there she goes. 27 minutes. 17 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 2 steals, 4 turnovers, 2 fouls, 5 for 11 from the field, 3 from 5 from 3 points, and 4 for 4 with free throws, and she's a plus 26. Yep. To get my smoothie ready. So I'm about to blend it after this game. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So 15-point lead. So the 2 more points for the claim of 80 points. All right, back to the action. Sheldon has the ball. Now we have 5:08 left in the game. So here we go, Sheldon. And she fires, misses. And now here's Sophie Cunningham, and now gives it off to Caitlin Clark. Yep. So Clark finds Boston. Now gives it to Sophie. But there's a foul. So that's the 4th team foul on Connecticut. And Adoda's back. And here's Hall. Back to Cunningham. Makes the 3. 81-63. And we got to do the claim. First team to 80 points. It's a claim by some guy named Adrian. And there's a foul. Yep. Larry's about to be 10-1. Yep. And we gave him the 1. So here's Brown to shoot 2 free throws. Free throw is good. A rebound by Boston. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark now gives it to Boston. Now Howard, back to Caitlin Clark. Clark fires, bingo! 3-pointer. She has 20 points. 84-64. And now here you go. Here comes the sun. Here's Sheldon. And Adoda misses. And now they're going to call a timeout. Clark talking smack. She's letting Sheldon know. She's letting Sheldon know. Sheldon. She's talking smack to Sheldon. Take that from our Ohio State Iowa matchup days. So let's update some Caitlin Clark stats. 28 minutes and 50 seconds. She has a whopping 20 points. Of course, not like the last game of 32. She still has 1 rebound, 6 assists, still 2 steals. She's now at 6 for 12 and 4 for 6. So she's now back at 50%. And she is now shooting about 66%. And Clark, I think, is done. I don't think she needs to be back out there. I think Clark is done enough. Just keep her on the bench. Yeah. So 84-64. And Sophie steps on the line. So 3:12 left. Yeah, that was smart. Keep Clark on the bench now. She doesn't need to escalate any more stuff. And she'll be injury free. And Adota makes the basket. 84-66. I'm going to see if there's any. And Dantes nails it. Okay, so Natasha Howard. And shot no good, but Adota. Okay. And you know what? Natasha Howard deserves double. She has 12 rebounds, 26 points. So here we go. In and out. In and out. That's what a hamburger's all about. So Natasha Howard. Yeah, and let's see. I still gotta since gotta check on the other side. Did anyone else from let's see, rebounds? No. Assists? No. So no double doubles on the other side of the pendulum. I was gonna sing For Even the Sun, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to put this in the fridge. Let's do that right now. This game is in the refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights are out. The eggs are cooling. The butter's getting hard. And the jello is jiggling. Congratulations to the Fever. So the Fever will get the victory. And, oh, she had 16 points. I'm sorry. 12 rebounds. I don't know what am I saying. So 16 points, 12 rebounds. All right, so now we're in garbage time, 87-68. 2:17 left, so let's just get through this. Here's Colson. So Lexi Hall. Here we go, Dantes. Up, Sydney Colson. There's 3 on the clock. And Dantes has to chuck it, but it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. And Brianna Turner's in the game. And Lexi Hall checks out. So we have under 2 minutes to go. So total is 155. So they do need 11 points if you're curious about the over. And here's a dot up, and she scores. So down to 9. So somebody in Vegas or around the world, 87-70. And they have a 17-point lead. Yeah, Sun loses anyways. Yeah. And Colson misses a 3. So there, let's see. Can the Sun and the ball taken? Colson has it. Colson. Now Dantes. No, Colson has the ball. So we have 157. I don't know if the over is going to happen. But let's see. Oh, a kick ball. So let's see. Indiana has a 17-point lead. And if you guys were curious beginning of the game, what the line was, 17.5. So this is a one shot Indiana has to cover the spread. No, and there you go. You shout it. And a foul. Oh, and some a scuffle. Cunningham and Sheldon going at it. Ha ha. Oh, if they would have taken care of business earlier? Is that what you said, announcer? Oh, yeah, that's flagrant. Cunningham was paying back. I think that was payback. That was payback. Oh, that was payback. That's right. Yeah. The breakaway foul. Oh. And now we're going to take another 5 minutes to figure this out. Oh, my goodness. We have 46.1 seconds. Yeah. Oh, so if they win, they'll get a spot in the Commissioner's Cup? Hey, that'd be nice. And Alan was like coming after Sophie Cunningham. We're like, look at this. Is this supposed to be this much testosterone here? Come on, ladies. Oh, wait, it's the WNBA. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And we're so figure this out. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. So 46.1. Liberty won, but I don't think they're going to the Commissioner's Cup. But who cares, right? Oh my God. Yeah, flagrant foul. That flagrant foul might save them. They'll beat the 17.5-point spread. Oh my God. Sophie's like, I'm gonna grab you, Mabry. That's what you get for shoving my buddy Caitlin. And we're still trying to figure this out, too. Come on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's going to be fun. Yo, 46.1. Oh, the refs are still trying to figure this out. Let's watch some more video. Let's prolong this as much as we can. Okay. Give a flagrant. Okay, if you want to eject Sophie, but let's say. Yeah. Yep. We're just sitting here waiting. This game is over. I even put it in the fridge, but there just has to be more fireworks. Okay, so if that's Sheldon's second technical, she's going to be gone. God, come on. Figure this out. All right, so I did the claim, 81st to 80. It's my crazy buddy's claim. We put this in the refrigerator like chicken does. We even sang a double song. Now we should have been done with this game. This game should have been over like half an hour ago. They're still sitting here. I think like 20 minutes of this game has been trying to figure out what to do. Okay, flagrant foul on Sophie Cunningham. Okay. Just charge her with the flagrant. Okay, and Alan came in. Just charge, and if that's Mabry second. Okay, so I've heard ejection. Right now, this has been what, 2 hours and 13 minutes? This game should have been over at an hour and 50. Okay, Cunningham is leaving. She's been ejected. Okay, so Cunningham's done. Okay, and then Sheldon should be gone. Because that's two technicals, if that's what they're going to do. And if they're going to charge Mabry with another technical, she's gone too. And someone takes her place and shoots 2 free throws. Okay, Cunningham's done. And Mabry or Sheldon has been ejected. They're even laughing about it, so who cares? Okay, so Sheldon is gone. All right, we sorted this out, right? Mabry, okay, she's going to shoot 2 free throws. Lindsay Allen's been ejected. Okay. And now Lindsay Allen is gone. Oh, yeah. And this is going to be a fun game if you're an official. The crew chief has to write a report, a long report. So Dantes will shoot the free throw and miss. She still gets another free throw. Dantes will shoot another one, and she makes it. It's 88-70. Now let's go the other way. And who's going to shoot? So it's not Mabry. Who the hell? And misses the first free throw. Who the hell is that? Is it Diabli? Number 13. Oh, it's Marshall. So it's Rand Marshall. For makes the second, 88-71. So we have 157, but still might not get the over. All right, here you go. So 17-point lead. They're playing some defense. Shot no good. And they're going to hold for the last shot. So, yeah, we're just like running the clock out. And they're just going to give the ball over. And they're at the Commissioner's Cup champions. So I think they're going to play on July 1st or June 30th, but my July 1st. And now here they go, 88-71. Wow. They got hooked on whoever betted on Indiana got hooked. And a total 159. What a game. And it's miraculously over. This game is over. Congratulations. So 6-5. So there we go. 6-5. Indiana Fever. And Commissioner Cups, I think champion or in the final. Sorry, not champions. So there we go. All right, so I'll have the other WNBA game, but I am not broadcasting it, but I'll be in the chat. I'll be in and out. So, yep. And by the way, before all of you roll out, give me the like, subscribe. So other than that, yep, take care, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.